Hello and welcome to day one of the Refinement Radiance Challenge. It's such a joy to have you here. My name is Lady Bodam and I will be your host over the next 21 days. So welcome, welcome. Now, what can you expect? I know we have our welcome webinar tonight, so I'm not going to go through what to expect in a lot of detail in this particular video. But every day or most days, you will receive a short video, usually between 3 to 5 minutes, explaining the challenge for that particular day. Some other days, you might receive an email that's going to explain the same thing. Okay, so video or email will come through first thing in the morning, usually around about 4 a.m., 4:30 a.m. Western African time, so that you have the whole day to put what the challenge is or to practice whatever it is that the challenge is. And we are starting our challenge, our 21-day challenge, with this idea of authenticity. And if you've seen my videos on Instagram over the past few days, I've been speaking a lot about authenticity and sharing a lot about authenticity, because the very first pillar on the wheel of refinement, which is what this challenge is based on, and it's a framework I put together about the different pillars a truly refined female leader should have or should excel in. Authenticity and authentic leadership is the very first pillar. So that's what today is going to be all about. But you cannot be authentic if you don't know yourself. You can't truly be authentic if you don't understand how you're wired, if you don't understand the things that are important to you. So, your challenge today, should you choose to accept it, a la James Bond style, your challenge today is really to take time to review your list of core values. I want you to reflect on your list of core values and today to decide on what your top 5 or 6 core values for your life are. What is a core value? It's something that remains true irrespective of the different situations that you find yourself in. And let me share with you some of my core values. Faith is a core value of mine. Integrity is a core value of mine. I try to do things the right way, irrespective again of the exact situation. Family is a value of mine, so I tend to prioritize my family. I love my family and the idea of my family. Excellence is a core value of mine, and that is doing things, producing high quality outputs, regardless of what it is that I'm doing at any point in time. Authenticity, obviously, is one of my core values, and that means just showing up with my heart for people to see who I am, again, irrespective of if I'm on a stage teaching or if I'm in the office working. And then elegance is a core value of mine, and that means just being well put together and being graceful, irrespective of where it is that I am. So those are some of my core values. A big one for me also is love, treating everyone with love, honoring people, and all of that. So today, step number 1 is you're going to ask yourself what your core values are. Now, in the workbook that you have for today, you should receive a list of words, a list of values. And I want you to just take a few minutes to just go through that list and see what sort of sets your heart on fire, what resonates with your heart as you're going through that list. And you want to circle those things and have that as your list of core values. And we'll speak to that as we go on. So step number 1, use your workbook as a guide and pick your top 5 core values that you want to make as the pillar of your life. The second step is, I think it's also in the workbook, create I am statements with your core value. So example, a core value of mine I mentioned is integrity. My I am statement would be, I am a woman of integrity, irrespective of place, time, distance, who it is I'm with. I showcase integrity. I live a life of integrity. I am a person of integrity. Whatever that looks like for you, create your I am statements. And then the third thing is write down one authentic action you will take today that aligns with one of your core values. Final thing I would say is, and this video is slightly longer just because it's the first one. Final thing I would say is this challenge builds on itself. So just because we're talking about authenticity today, we're not going to throw it away tomorrow for the challenge of tomorrow. You will keep on saying, in addition to doing one authentic action each day, that takes me a step forward in the direction of my core values. So if love is important to me, for example, what one thing am I going to do today to showcase or demonstrate love to those around me? If faith is important to me, what's one thing I'm going to do today to grow my relationship, maybe with God or whatever it is that works for you? If elegance is important to me, what's one thing I'm going to do to make sure I show up as graceful and well put together in my interactions with people? Do you see? So every day we're going to be building on the different actions, the practical actions we take. So officially, again, welcome to day one of the Refinement Radiance Challenge. You're going to sparkle by the time we're done with this. So I look forward to hearing how this has gone for you, and most importantly, to seeing you tonight at the opening webinar, where I will take you through the Wheel of Refinement in a bit more detail and just showcase what the next 21 days hold for you. I'll see you soon. Have a beautiful day.